everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jan and I'm still in Russia, and in this video I'm going to show you this. This is my badge, which I used to wear when I was at school, a little girl, and we used to wear this at USSR times, and I have the whole collection of them. I'm going to show it to you in this video. Okay guys, so here is my small collection of the badges. Actually it's not my collection, it's my parents' collection. So because they were collecting these badges when they were young, and I was too small to collect it, but I decided to show you a little bit because I think it's very interesting, as it's all history now, and you will not find these badges anymore in the shops. Only the collectors would have them. So I'll show you a little bit closer. I showed you this little badge, remember? I was wearing this one, and this is actually my little badge, which in Soviet times we used to wear when we were at school. I think it's around for first class, when it's about 6 years old. We were like actually 7 years old. And I want to show you my old photo, so you would see a little bit what we used to look like at school. This is me. You can see that's me, and this is my class. And we used to have this kind of uniform. The girls would wear the dresses and aprons, and a normal day, school day, we would wear a black apron. Like this girl, she forgot her white apron, so she stands here in the corner because this photo was something important, and that's why when the holidays and important events happening, we would have to wear white aprons. And you see most of the girls wearing white aprons. And if you would look, that's the little badge I was showing to you earlier. We all had these little badges, and we called ourselves Oktyabrёнок or Oktyabrята, and we were very proud to be Oktyabrята and wear that badge. And not everybody were getting it, only those ones who behaved well at school and studied well, and those ones who had bad behavior, they didn't have the badges. Like this boy, if you look, I don't remember who is that boy, but you can see that he doesn't have a badge, and so he probably was not a very good pupil. You can see, because all the boys and all the girls are having the little badges. And so that's a little bit from my school. And now we're going back to the badges collection. So also I'll just show you, you can see like the badges back to Soviet Union used to be mostly, of course, Lenin portraits, and also different poets, and badges for some events, major, and different towns. So if you look again here on this part, mostly you can see we have Lenin portraits badges. Just a little bit tell you about these ones, because also I remember this one. Is that little badge, as you can see, it's kind of similar to this. You have star. But I forgot to tell you that this one is because we were children, and this one is Lenin's portrait when he was a little boy. And later in middle school, which is probably around between 5th class and the high school, we would wear these badges, and we would be pioneers. So from Oktyabrята turning into pioneers. And I was a pioneer, but when the USSR collapsed and the high school, I hadn't have any more badges, but back those times when my parents were at school, they would be in high school wearing this badge, which is, you can see it's well KSM, and so they would be, so it's kind of like a higher level, I guess you'd say. And after school, it's like you would be like, I think it's like komsomol. They were komsomolцы, you would call them. And then higher, if you would go and join like a party or something, so it's like KPSS, but this like the major events, KPSS meetings. And here's like a 24th meeting. It's also 24th meeting of the party. So they would wear something like, will have these badges. So that's a little bit of the history what I know about. So this all you can see all little badges with Lenin, and this is Ulyanovsk, which called in honor of Lenin. You can see his a little portrait of him and a little bit of the town. It's also Leningrad. You know, that's an old name for St. Petersburg, which was St. Petersburg when it was called Leningrad, and then now these days it's back to St. Petersburg name again. This is also is Oktyabr is this time, so another little badge like this. And so here you can see these are other little badges, and this is Kiev, which is Ukrainian badge. Also you can see Lenin and some other signs on that one. So this one is not really a badge, it's a monument to the Motherland, which is standing in Volga region in Volgograd, they call the city, which is used to be, it's just the other side. It says Motherland is in Volgograd, which is used to be Stalingrad in old days when we had it's in memory of the Second World War, the monument. So here there's a little button. This is the old one, survived from I think it's my dad's military uniform. That's what this badges they used to have. I don't know if it's a soldier badge or yeah, I think it must be the soldiers' military. This little badge, as far as I know, they were given to those ones who would finish university. So they had different types of them, and they were also very important to prove that you finished university, which also like included a diploma and other things, but also they were given the badges. And this one, just as I told you, on this side, these are poets, famous writers. For example, you might know Tolstoy, who wrote the War and Peace, and also you might know Pushkin. So you can see it's Pushkin, which you can visit in St. Petersburg. We have a town called Pushkin. Also Lermontov and Mayakovsky, but you probably don't know much about those ones. But this one you might know. This is Fidel Castro. He's just in his badges, I guess, but you might know him. And a little bit on this side, we have different towns. As you can see, they have Gachina. I don't even know what's written on this one. Quite nice. Gorky, so different. Even my town, you can see this is Saratov. This is the portrait of Chernyshevsky, also famous writer, and who was living here in Saratov, in my town. And so the different one, Pskov, this must be I don't know, Kiev maybe again. And so there is something like biathlon. I guess there must be some competitions here, and as I have the badge here. This is a badge to commemorate the winning on Neva River in back old days in for St. Petersburg, let's say. And I like this one, really old one, which is only part of the badge. I don't know where the other part is not from that, but I really like it because this one is showing the peace between USA and USSR. So it says SSSR Mir, USA peace. I think it's really nice one. And so this is just a little bit of my now collection. Quite small, but I really like it because I like history and everything what is involved history. So I hope you really like it, a little bit know a bit more about my country. So thank you for watching, and bye everyone.